Aloha, this is Uncle Natural here talking to you this evening from beautiful island of Hawaii. And I want to say a word about legalization of marijuana. And after 40 years of being involved with marijuana, I've got to say that legalization as it's taking place today is probably the worst thing to happen to marijuana since it was restricted back in the 30s. What we really need is decriminalization. What we really need is decriminalization. Tomatoes are not legal. You see my point? Once it's legal, it's restricted, it's certified, it's taxed, it's controlled, it's restricted, it's taken out of the hands of the people that need it for medicine, and it's put under the monopoly control of big marijuana and corporations and state tax board and the state alcohol board and all you stoners out there saying, oh yeah, legalize it, and you're selling yourselves to be foolish slaves to the whole capitalistic canna capitalist system. Can you go out in your backyard and grow a beautiful ganja plant? Most cases, no. All these last 7 states that made legal marijuana, check it out. Oh, yeah, they did it for the children, a high CBD extract that leaves out most of the healing properties of the plant. That's only good for epilepsy and a few other things, and totally disregards THC and its cancer curing abilities and properties. Okay? And you can't grow it in your backyard, which means that you got to go to the state supported, taxed, commercially mass grown. What kind of quality is that going to be? Instead of going out to your backyard, harvesting the medicinal flowers that you need for your child and making the oil under your own controlled conditions so that you know where everything in it comes from. That's why I'm saying no legal. Decriminalize it. If you got to do something, decriminalize it. All right? There's no criminal involvement for a plant. That's Uncle Natural getting it off of his chest, saying, wake up, stoners. Wake up, you sick people that are crying and begging for the world's most medicinal plant. You know, write a letter. Call up your congressman, your representative, any and all of your lawmakers, clear down to the county level, and say, you have no right to deprive me of a plant that's medicine and that's healing for me and is healing for my family and is healing for the nations. No government on earth has the right to restrict that from you unless you bend over and let them. Stop bending over, America. Start demanding the replacement of your God given, inalienable rights. The rights that we have as human beings don't come from governments, they come from a higher source. Check it out. The Constitution of the United States was put there, and the Bill of Rights was put there to restrict government, not to restrict the people, but to ensure that the people's rights were not infringed upon by the government. And if you got a government telling you that you can't grow a medicinal plant in your backyard, folks, your rights have been restricted and you've bent over and allowed it to happen, and you'd rather pay your tax to the man than tell your lawmakers, free the plant. Okay, that's Uncle Natural ranting off again. Think about it, you know. Don't let anybody stomp on your rights, restrict your rights, or take away your inalienable right to liberty and the pursuit of happiness and health. Okay, aloha.